Hey, what's up? We're just gonna go over the handstand walk, but we're gonna start because the first thing you need to know how to do when you handstand walk is you need to know how to handstand hold. So I'll go through that first, and then we'll do the handstand walk. So to start us off, we're gonna start just by making sure you're limber. A lot of the time, handstand holding is all to do with your wrists and putting pressure through your hands. So just make sure that you warm up your wrists by just stretching out your forearm like so. Holding for like 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Don't tense up in your hand. Allow your elbow to come vertical, and then you use your hands to hold yourself up. So that's basically the position you want to be in.
Pressing at the fingers, right?
You want to be aware, yeah, pressing at the fingers. Okay, cool. So before you learn how to handstand hold freestanding, you're going to learn how to kick up to a wall and hold a handstand. What you're going to do is you're going to kick up to the wall, and you're going to let your feet come off, and you're going to try to hold a handstand. If you fall backwards, that's okay, but the main thing is to just hold our feet off for as long as possible. It's going to be good to practice our position. So first things first, to make sure that we're completely vertical and not like a banana, you start by putting your hands as close to the wall as possible. You want about 10 centimeters between your fingertip and the wall. When you kick up, your bum goes against the wall to make sure that you're straight, and then you kick out and you hold your handstand like so.
And those feet come off the wall slightly. There we go.
Okay, next what you're going to do is you're going to bring your hands further away from the wall, not 10 centimeters, but a little bit further. You're going to kick up, do the same thing, and it's just going to make sure that you have more distance between your feet and the wall to hold a better handstand position. Okay, once you've completed those progressions, we're going to learn how to handstand walk into the wall, and so that's going to be a little bit different. So with our handstand walk, our hands, our fingers, instead of facing forward, our thumbs face forward, our fingers go out. It means that we can keep going forward without getting stopped by our fingers. Okay, so we're just going to handstand walk into the wall. When it comes to handstand walking forward, you'll know that a lot of people do it differently. Some people have their feet up, some people have their feet bent at the knees, but the best handstand walkers, they keep their hips neutral. So you don't want to be in this position here, or like that position. To make sure you're neutral and keep your legs straight, or you can bend them, just make sure your hips stay neutral.
So walk up against the wall, bro. Once you hit the wall, kick down.
So if you can't do that, I started from about 3 meters. You're obviously going to start at about 1 meter and work your way into the wall, just gaining confidence to slowly allow yourself to fall forward. But with the progressions, you start small, you finish big. When you get to about 4 meters, 5 meters, that's where we're going to stop with that progression. We're just going to start handstand walking. Okay, we're going to talk about a few other things that can go wrong when you handstand walk and how to fix those, and we should be good. The first thing that can go wrong when you start handstand walking is you don't move your weight from arm to arm, and you end up just staying in the same spot and you don't go anywhere. First thing you want to do is just put your weight onto one arm before you reach the other one up. Move your weight onto it, then step forward. Okay, don't think about moving before you move your weight onto the other hand. The first thing that when you kick up is if your weight is in front of your hands, you're going to move forward and you're going to be chasing yourself. If the weight's behind your hands, you're not going to go anywhere and you're going to fall backwards. I'm going to start moving when my hips go forward. I'm going to stop moving when they go backwards. Here's an example of what can happen if you don't kick up all the way. Felt like that kind of showed how you just kick up just a little bit more to make sure you keep handstand walking. Okay, that's a wrap for the handstand walk. I hope it helped. Yeah, I hope it helped. We kind of gave what we learnt from handstand walking just over the years, but if you need anything extra, you're struggling with something, like maybe it's something we haven't talked about, just send through a message.